All right. Does anybody remember the problems we were having with the go live button here?
Oh, we're already on the thing.
Perfect. We are live. Okay, we good. Sherman, do you want to double check before you want to double check Instagram? Make sure that we live.
So when we get up on the thing right now, have you seen this?
Oh,
right
shit.
Now?
to the You Alive podcast, the podcast dedicated to calling out your friend's bullshit. I'm Brian.
Chris. Spirit Pothead Sardine.
Still wasn't ready. He still wasn't ready. I asked him 50 times. 50 times. He's been over here blowing his nose, taking sips. Come on, man. Oh my goodness.
I thought I had a couple more seconds.
Yeah, you always do. You always do.
Sherman time.
Sherman.
We are here. Ready to kick that shit, have a good time on this another live edition of the You Alive podcast. We got some topics, you alive.
You alive.
That we're straight together, and I think it's gonna be a pretty good show for you guys. Like we like to do, like to talk a lot of shit. We like to call each other out, have a good time, and like to talk about the whatever got us through the week that we seen on our social media, TV, wherever we got the source from. And we talk about it, and we see something wrong. Somebody called the wrong, what do you want to call it? Told the wrong story, got the facts wrong, whatever you want to call it. Misinformation. There we
You can make a simple misspeak.
I was just doing. And we're joking. You can't get caught up on a joke. You can't get caught up on a joke. And if it's there, you get called out and proved wrong, you get hit with the punishment. The punishment can be a shot. It can be a $10 cash app to 805 Entertainment. Push-ups.
It could be almost anything, really.
Ready push-ups. It can be whatever suggestions from the lovely audience. We see the folks out there. Thank y'all for tuning in to the You Alive podcast.
Yes. Welcome, man. I'm glad everybody showed up. It was nice to see everybody logging in.
We got topics. Brian, what you talking about?
Wait. Before we continue that, I just want to say, anything that y'all see during the week too that y'all think will be interesting for us to cover, or shoot us a DM or message us or text us.
Tag us in it.
Tag us.
We'll remind them again at the end.
We may miss some stuff that y'all think we should be talking about.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Well, what am I covering? Thanks, Sherman. The nuisance streamers. So, specifically, somebody got slapped out of him trying to get some views. So we gonna cover that and subjects of that nature, is that they all are all encompassed.
Nuisance streamers. I never heard.
And I guess I will be going next, talking about I guess in general, the SA or sexual assault against men, specifically speaking on the Michael Jr. situation. From Power. Yeah, he was recently, disrespected on the live stream. We're gonna cover that. The topic in general.
Yeah. It's a lot there. But in my topic, it's a hot topic right now. Surprisingly, if you would have told us this when we was doing the podcast in 2022, 2021, we had this topic a little while ago. We were trying to save this particular industry. We're gonna talk about
That's still valid, by the way. Go ahead.
We're gonna talk about the WNBA and its spark of interest right now. It's on a little heat wave. Is it due to this Caitlin Clark? Is there other factors? We're gonna talk about it.
And before we move on, somebody has to talk to me regarding we didn't remember who was in the finals last year.
We about recording these things. This is what we call the You Alive on the fly. Just have a regular conversation that You Alive pop up. But
his shot is my proof that the Heat and the Nuggets were in the finals last year.
And I didn't forget the Heat was in it. It's crazy that the Heat keep sneaking into these. That's like 2 in the last 5 or so years.
I'll give it to you.
You tried.
For the continuity.
Yeah. Salud.
Take mine with you.
I should have waited. I took mine already. But yeah. Other than that, anybody else got any more housekeeping?
Let's get into them.
All right. Give it a sign. There it is. All right, and we're back. Bear with me while I pull up my sketch because I'm the one that pulls up the sketches, but also
He's working double time.
Yeah, I'm narrating.
He's also gonna bring it in. Yeah. Watch him work.
So Bradley Martin, if you don't know who he is, this guy he made a little bit of a fuss online. I didn't hear about him before this, but he's not really known for fighting, but he thought that he could take on a dude that everybody calls Mighty Mouse, MMA fighter, a little tiny dude. And he's a huge, like 260 or something, 260-pound bodybuilder.
Mighty Mouse.
No. Mighty Mouse is a small guy, but he's a really good MMA fighter.
One to fight
Yeah, and the dude was saying, "Do you think I could take him?" He was asking everybody this, and his whole thing was, "Well, I'm big, I'm 260, a giant bodybuilder, and everything." So he was, yeah, but also it kind of does mean something a little bit. So there was some weight on it. There was speculation, but everybody was kind of rolling their eyes at him while he was saying all this stuff. So
that's who Bradley Martin is.
Yeah, so I'm pulling up Bradley Martin right here. Let me make it bigger.
Who was guy in blue?
Yeah.
In blue hat?
So this guy, I mean, I don't know about Mighty Mouse, but I think he might be able to take this kid. So just check out this.
And this kid is not Mighty Mouse.
Yeah. And
this kid is just a YouTube pranker.
Yes.
Full disclosure, you're gonna see a full-on slap here. I don't think YouTube condones that. We might have to do some back editing later. But here it goes.
So we can't get slapped on YouTube? What?
I know, right?
It's violent.
Is there a whole slap league?
Well, y'all about to see a slap today.
They show Will Smith slap.
All right, here we go.
So they were already messing with him before he left.
Oh no.
Damn, actually.
You see how quickly that came off?
Oh,
get it back.
My bad, bro. Like, actually.
My bad, bro.
Put the camera down.
Put the camera down. Yeah.
He had to hold his face on that one.
That's the extent of that clip. Yeah.
Because I could have sworn he said at the beginning of that clip, "Oh, it's funny" or something like.
You think that shit is funny? Yeah. So
being antagonized.
Oh yeah. Of course they was messing with him. Now this is a trend. You know, this is my whole point. That this is a trend. This is something that goes on. A lot of people know this. Like, I'm a Japan enthusiast, so like I watch a lot of stuff that has to do with Japan content. And one dude that was making a lot of noise was this guy. Yet another person who it's just a trend that they follow to be a nuisance, to disrupt people's lives and use that for content. Yeah, and use that for content to get big. So this dude, some people might know him, but his name is Johnny Somali. He's famous for all the wrong reasons, and I don't think he made a lot of money for it.
Johnny Somali shit too.
Yeah. So
I'm hearing Johnny Tsunami when y'all say
I know.
Yeah. And I'm kind of mad at Johnny Tsunami. My boy,
that was on purpose. I'm gonna pull this up, but yeah, this dude got smacked around in Japan. Messing with the tourists in Japan. He wasn't messing with the Japanese people because they don't do shit like that.
So Salami is a new
Johnny Salami. Salami over here. Yeah, but here's this dude doing that.
Hey, fuck you,
and
nigga, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Whatever. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, man.
It's really easy to act super black while you in Japan, huh?
It's real easy.
All you have to say don't grab nothing. Oh.
No.
$3 that dude, you can hear all the rage in them slaps, man. You can hear all the rage in them.
That was a fed up punch.
So,
he had no training in that punch.
Yeah, well, but I have something else lined up. I guess I'll show this before we go into our spiel about whatever it is. So there's one more, and it's a kid. Now, you guys are familiar with Kick, right? The streaming platform.
Okay.
Yeah. So Kick is basically the people who stream on Kick are known for being like trash people.
Yeah, it's a low quality streaming
because Kick wants eyes on their platform, so they're gonna let people do whatever they want. So here's a kid.
No vibrations. Okay.
And I can't remember. He's somebody said that he's like trying to imitate somebody else. There's another. I wish I could pull that kid up, but I don't have the clip right now. But I'll talk about him later. But here we go. So there's this kid right here, and I think there's a little narration in this video, but he's going around touching people's food and
Twitch streamer put his hands
watch
in
what
a
happens.
woman's food.
Here.
Outrage on social media after a video surfaced of Twitch streamer Kizzy sparked widespread outrage on social media after a video surfaced showing him touching a woman's food without permission, leading to a confrontation.
What the Put your hand in my food again, and I'm throwing all of your photos.
You're not touching our clothes.
Don't put your hand in my food again. Do not do that. You don't do that to people. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Stop filming me. You're nobody.
It's a live stream. You can't stop it.
Who the f are you? Who are you? Give me the phone.
The incident has ignited.
Yeah.
Come here.
So yeah, and that's about as far as my examples go right now. Now, what I will say is, there's another streamer who he's like a little blonde kid. I don't know, with a wimpy haircut, and he goes around fucking with people, and he has a security guard so that if the person gets mad, the security guard will step in. And
smart guy.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know until the security guard meets somebody that he can't handle.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's been a trend. It's been a trend, and I think it comes and goes. It's just that kids, they see people doing this, and they see people doing crazy stuff, depraved stuff, to get views and to get money. And I mean, we've seen big people do it, like Jake Paul. Jake Paul has specifically gone to Japan and made an ass of himself, and then did an apology tour afterwards. But he's
that was done.
Yeah, he's a walking wad of cash when it comes to views
at this point now.
Yeah.
Both Paul brothers.
Yeah, well,
Hogan got bigger and more in trouble for it, right?
Yeah,
but
now he's a United States champion in the WWE.
There's a drawback though to this thing, and there's a real serious side to this thing though, because I was just telling him.
Logan Paul's the champion in the WWE.
United States champion.
The United States WWE champion.
Mm-hmm. For like 200 and something days.
I was thinking MMA. I'll step back. That's okay. WWE, that's all scripted. He can be a champion.
Over 200 days.
Yeah. That's fine. It's fine. We'll allow it. I'll allow it.
But the draw is the thing for that though. Yeah. That's the point. Not that he's some kind of athlete. And he is athletically gifted too.
Yeah.
But he's such a big draw that he can hold $1 billion company's championship for 200 something days.
I'll cut you off, Sherman. What were you saying?
Yes.
I was telling them that somebody got shot doing these pranks, running up doing the pranking shit, and you don't know what people going through these days or what state of mind that they're in to fucking. They don't be having nonsense. And this one kid ran up on the wrong person. I think he was a DoorDasher. And he was just trying to pick up some food, and he didn't know what dude was running up on him for. And he popped his little ass just like on camera on the stream while he was recording. So it's like it's all fun and games until it's not fun and games, you know?
Yeah. I think the people who started off doing it, first of all, it's such a new phenomenon, and also you pick your targets, right? So these people when they started off doing it, this is what I'm saying. When they started off doing it, you pick your targets. It's not so normal, and people are caught off guard by it, and you get a lot of views. But as people see this and they know it's a thing,
commonplace,
you see some asshole, whether it be an 8-year-old or a 25-year-old, coming up to you with a phone and doing crazy stuff to you. I mean, everybody ain't gonna react the same way. Nope. And take a big enough sample size, and a good amount of the population will smack your ass down.
Yeah.
So I see this stuff, and it gets me going a little bit, because I'll be like, man, I don't even know why this is a thing. And I think popular streamer Asmongold, his whole theory is like, as certain kids come in to get to a certain age, like 12-year-olds and stuff like that, they're the ones that like that shit.
Right.
They're the ones that like that stuff, because people who get older, they don't appreciate it at all. Okay.
You a lie.
Why are you telling me I'm a liar? I didn't.
Ashton Kutcher had a whole ass hit.
That's
TV
called
show,
Punk, and that's all.
And that was pranks though.
Yeah.
And guess what? The audience was adults.
The audience was no, you can't prove
MTV?
That. Yeah, that's not really
definitely
adults.
not 12-year-olds.
More 12-year-olds.
35-year-olds wasn't watching that show.
What?
MTV?
Everybody was watching that.
Come on.
That's like high school, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Hold on. Now, I didn't say that I said that, so who you lying right now?
Oh, okay, that wasn't Joe Stat.
I said I told you it was a streamer who said.
Oh, okay, never mind then. No, never mind. Look, I'm just trying to get it going. That's all.
Man. Hey,
but to that point though, is Ashton partially to blame for this current?
You know what? I'll give him some credit. I'll give him a lot of credit.
I gotta go back to it. I gotta go back to you. You a lie. That MTV's market is adults.
Kyron said.
What are you talking about?
Adults too? No. Adolescents, bro.
Hold on. Kyron says the stats on Punk are totally provable though. Please, man. I mean, you out here saying stuff, but you ain't showing me no numbers. I'm supposed to be taking a shot for something else. Come on, Kyron.
Yeah, you got the power in your hands too, Kyron.
Mr. Facts. All right, we got.
You think I'm alive for real?
So here we go.
And when was Punk'd out? In like
2008? No recoil. I think she's talking about the Bradley Martin slap because that was quick. That was a quick, loud one. Is this
a lot of contact?
Kind of like those people who knock phones out of pedestrians' hands when they are walking and scrolling? Yeah, this is exactly like that.
I thought of back to high school. Like you don't want that hitting that out of your hand.
Tanisha says Shermo's a shot for a false you a lie.
You know what? That's not in the rules, but I will take it on TV.
We'll take it under advisement. He's being a good sport about it. You're welcome.
You a lie?
Yeah, false you a lie. We have not. That's a good idea though. We'll talk about it.
But my you a lie.
Yeah. Let's see. Look, Kyron.
All
right, I'm on standby. He said he got us.
For the 20 push-ups.
Yeah.
For the 20 push-ups. You want to say Punk's what? Demographics?
MTV.
12?
No. Well, it wasn't adults. 8?
Nah.
6, 15, 13 to 18.
Well, I was combating the 12-year-old.
To be fair, I don't know if we would be watching Punk. Like, my dad had Punk'd on. Punk was big. But my dad wasn't an MTV watcher. We just knew about Punk.
How many?
Demographic?
Shoot, maybe it wasn't even my dad. I might have been watching on somebody else.
Hey, go to that comment, Deshaun's comment right there, because
let's see. Hold on.
Right.
All right, let's see.
That is a very fair point, bro.
All right, Deshaun Dana. Mr. Dana, I think it's one thing if it's punked with like practical jokes, but this new generation stuff where the person putting hands on food is different, just ain't cool. Yeah, I think measures are taken in something like punked. But I don't know if that really matters because if the person isn't in on it, the prank still stands as a full-on prank. So if you're doing extreme shit, maybe the entire environment is controlled, but you still can't predict what that person is going to do. So either punked was fully staged and those were not. Like if that's the case, that it was fully staged and the people were expecting it and they just acted surprised, that's one thing. But if they were genuinely surprised, I think it falls in the same category. Well, he says he's old school, so maybe it's a generational gap thing. I think it's just I think it's mostly kids and young teenagers. And yeah, it's clickbait.
MTV's target audience was 12 to 34-year-olds with particular emphasis on teens and young adults.
These kids thought they were untouchable. They were like, it's a stream. You can't stop it. It's a stream.
Destination for viewers aged 18 to 34.
What'd you say?
Number one destination for viewers aged 18 to 34.
What about that 12, though?
That's their target audience. This is who actually watch.
That's what we're talking about.
We're talking about who
they do targeting.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm with Chris right here. That's the target audience.
What?
No, you didn't say.
But also in that target, it's 12 to 34,
and those are more adults than 12-year-olds. The numbers alone. So you lost.
Yeah, but
you got 12 to 17. So what about 18?
Right, you know what? Chris the one standing on this. This ain't my
There's more people in that category than the other category.
It's been conceded. It's been conceded. So,
Practical Jokers.
Yeah.
I remember
Practical Jokers. Yeah, I remember that one.
You're right. Practical Jokers is exactly that. You are absolutely
but the difference is, Punk usually had somebody connected to the person that was being pranked, involved in the prank. I think more Practical Jokers, they did prank more strangers.
Yeah. And you know what, Kyron? I did take a shot for that. I don't know if you watched the full episode, but I'm pretty sure I had to take a shot for that. The percentage of women watching adult entertainment. Yeah, I did take a shot for that.
Chris
but yeah,
contested you on that.
But yeah. All right. So wait, what's the punishment for this?
Push-ups. I got you.
20 push-ups. 20 push-ups.
Even though I'm doing that, need them.
We'll get that at the end, one way or another. We'll get it to you. But I don't really have much more to say on it. But it is a trend. It's one. If y'all keep an eye out for it. I mean, if you just want to be, outraged. You want to be pissed off. You want to get mad at some kids. Fuck them badass kids. And yeah, look for that stuff because it's out there. These kids is wild.
If you got kids or older kids, teenagers and whatnot, make sure you let them know. Be careful doing that shit.
This nigga Kyron said, "Run a mile, bro." That's unreasonable. It got to be the ULI of the century.
Y'all got 25 minutes.
For real.
Nigga said 25.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's all I got for it. That's all I got. You know.
Y'all can.
Oh yeah, let us know in the comments below. How do you feel about these nuisance streamers? Do you have a good story, a good link you could post us with somebody doing some crazy stuff online? Are they
done a good prank?
Yeah, have you ever done a good prank? That is a good question. And are these kids out of pocket, or is this just the way the world is now? And that's about all I got to say for that. Are we good? Yeah, there it is.
Out of there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my topic.
Mm-hmm.
So, y'all know we a bunch of guys sitting on this panel, and
we are sitting.
This is but we go through our everyday life, you know, with the, I guess, standards, or would they be called double standards?
Double standards.
Double standards exist.
That would deal with
thing about double standards is they're double.
The relationship with men and women, and what's acceptable and allowable and all of that stuff. And you know, I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of truth to the fact that we just accept them as double standards, because I know I personally participate in accepting some of those double standards. So
we all do.
Yeah. So anyway, I brought that up to bring up this. So y'all probably seen it already. If you watch Power, most of y'all probably watch Power.
They say this is a big rich town.
Yeah.
The police. That's fine, Brian.
Okay.
It's loud though.
I don't watch Power.
Right, but I'm sure most of y'all do. So if you watch Power, you know the son name is Tariq St. Patrick. The actor that plays Tariq, Michael J. Rainey Jr.
There you go.
He recently went viral for being on a stream. He was in a stream with
That's my key.
Was it Kick? No, Twitch.
I couldn't.
One of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Streamers. His name is Tylil or Tylil or Ty Little.
You in the young folk game, right?
Something. Yeah. This is beyond our expertise. I still watch some of his stuff.
That's not notice it. You in the young folk.
Yeah. I mean,
on the TikTok.
we want to start tossing out ages here.
Anywho, he was on this stream, and it was like a cool little group of people. It seemed like some of the homies. The streamer's younger siblings was in there. He had like some kids.
You see the babies right there.
There's some babies right there. He has another sister that came, and his other sister, who's not a kid.
This is the streamer's sister.
The streamer's sister, who's not a kid, felt compelled to rub on.
Well, I mean, do you want to describe it, or should I just play it?
He's just gonna play it.
I'm gonna play it real quick for y'all to see what this young lady.
There she is on the left.
Do.
No, you see the arrow.
Yeah. That's
right, the running back.
Everybody in here has worked a job, has more.
You see, look at her hand down at the bottom.
But look at his face.
I've never worked. I've never did nothing.
Look, he's looking for somebody to help him. Yeah, right.
He don't see it.
I'm gonna say that's a nervous. If you look, that's nervousness right there.
5 minutes.
He's looking around. He's
what the heck is going on, bro?
Look, he's looking at whatever he's saying to them. Yeah. Ain't nobody paying attention.
But yeah,
He finally saw somebody.
Never worked a job, but they go,
That nigga seen it.
And he's coming over to be like, look at this. She just
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, boy is mad.
Bro's uncomfortable.
He's super uncomfortable.
Yeah, he made
uncomfortable. So right after that clip, that part of the clip, he actually left. Michael J. Rainey, he left. Like he didn't stay kicking it, finish the stream. He left, and Ty Lil or whatever, how you say his name, and he was like tripping. Like, where you going? Like, why are you leaving? Like he was tripping and shit,
unaware that what went down had went down.
Right. But then afterwards, he still put out a video. There was the rest of that clip that was on that TMZ clip.
Yeah,
he put out a video, kind of.
Well, what was he saying? Do you know what he was saying?
He was
defending his sister.
He was trying to defend his sister while addressing the thing. He was like, "I'm not going to talk down on her."
Right, you're not going to drag
your
sister.
My sister ain't never been around nobody of that high caliber, and she ain't never used to being around celebrities and whatnot. So she got excited and couldn't contain herself, type of deal. That's like this is the gist. I'm summarizing, but this is what he was saying though, and he got a lot of backlash for that afterwards though.
I bet he did.
A lot of people. And this part surprised me because y'all know how the double standard shit really be working, especially online. But it was a lot of people that was like, "Bro, how can you try to defend this shit if it was him doing that to your sister? Y'all be trying to have him locked up right now. He would be canceled. He would lose his career. All of that shit."
Mm-hmm.
So it's like so people were asking him, like, how are you trying to make that an excuse? And I think he had a PR team or something because somebody convinced him, somebody convinced him to put out a message saying, I don't condone what my sister did, and I told her she's banned from any live stream.
Because he didn't do that in his initial.
Because he didn't do that in his initial. That wasn't his stance.
Yeah.
The first stance
arguably
an excuse for it.
Because of double standards, he thought he could make excuses for his sister's inexcusable behavior.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people also were judging Michael J. Rainey, saying that he didn't look uncomfortable because he was laughing at the end. Like what we've seen. They were literally saying it, and a lot of it was women that were saying that he don't look too uncomfortable here. If any of you have ever been in an uncomfortable position and you have to do a nervous laugh, you would know that is not a sign of you being uncomfortable or not. Yeah. But he took it a step further.
I would call it a laugh of disbelief.
Right. Yeah. Right. This.
Yeah. Like, did y'all see this?
He's on the line.
So pull up his response. So it prompted him to put out.
Let's pull up the response real quick
from Rainey.
From Michael J. Rainey.
Top 3.
Bear with me. It's a couple screens here, so I'm gonna pull up the first one. Here. You want me? Let's see if I can zoom in on that. All right. You want to read it, Sherman?
Can you?
You want me to read it?
Yeah.
At this point, everyone has seen the video circulating online. I am still in shock and don't fully know how to process what happened last night. This is an unfortunate situation that I do not condone in any way. I can't take it lightly because I know I would be in serious trouble if the roles were reversed. Preach. Mm-hmm. The fact is, sexual assault is never okay, regardless of gender or. Let me pull up the next one real quick here. This is
the rest of it.
It's a whole process. Huh?
Well, it was two screens, so it's a little bit inconvenient. Continued.
The fact
at this point, everyone. Oh wait. The fact is, sexual assault is never okay, regardless of gender or status. We're all human, and we should respect each other. And most importantly, we should always respect ourselves. And I will add, as a young lady, you should never put a man in this predicament because we know the sensitivity of the environment that this could backfire on him in the most unpleasant way if people chose to not stand behind him.
That part.
So that was my addition. The PR rep forgot to add that in there.
But that's part of the PR rep. But he addressed part of that double standard in there though. Yeah. The fact that if it was him, so he would be in big ass trouble right now. And I think about how much money he must make on these power streams. I mean,
the way
they would have did him like Jason Mitchell on the side, would have snatched him out there like he never was a part of.
Hold that thought.
Or Kane the Conqueror.
Let's acknowledge the comments real quick. Hold the thought. Don't forget. D-Red said, "I accept a lot of double standards." You know what? We all do, and I think a good amount of them, rightfully so. Some of them can be questioned, but I don't think it's wrong to accept a double standard because they go both ways. Let's see. I don't know if that's to.
That was to the.
To him defending his sister.
Yeah.
He's high. Yeah, here we go. He's high caliber. She don't know how to act. She's damn old enough to know better. To not do that on stream at the very
kids in there.
With kids in the room.
Kids right in front of you.
Yeah.
No
Let's
care
see.
was given.
Kyron said, "Yeah, people laugh when they're uncomfortable. You know what? I'll give that to you.
I'm people.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
yeah, that's fucked up.
and so Derek Reddick said, yeah, that was fucked up. Double standards be down. Yeah,
double standards be damned, right?
Yeah. This is one where it should be ignored because what has she issued?
Oh no, she's like, if she
no, hell no. You know what? I'll go so far as to say right now, I ain't never seen a woman issue an apology for SA online at all, not one time. Does anybody want to call me out on that?
Hey, Cardi B admitted to drugging and robbing niggas.
Did she apologize? No, bro. Women don't apologize for shit if they don't have to.
Did Amber Heard apologize?
No, men apologize. Men have to apologize for PR. Women don't have to do PR control just yet.
Man,
we'll get there.
He hired a whole person, and he got to talk. He hired a whole PR person to get his statement out.
Yeah, to be like, I didn't tell her to do that.
That part.
Bro,
but it's a real thing though, because we look at it differently.
Yeah,
I know that like when I'm out and I'm hanging out, even if I'm in the club or something, sometimes women they just grab my ass or rub on my stomach or my chest and stuff, and I just whatever. Or like strangers. I'm talking about like strangers that are people that I just met do that, and I just kind of brush it off. But
they,
it's not like
they objectify you. They see you as a sexual.
We should be flattered
at that moment.
From their perspective, right?
Right. But I know in my head, I also know that I cannot turn around and do the exact same thing to those women, even if they're in the process of doing that to me.
That cannot even be your response.
That can't even be my response.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things about the double standards I was saying that that we just kind of accept or play into, because I could make a big deal. Bitch, don't touch me. You don't know me. You don't grab on my ass like that.
But on the masculinity tip, now you look weak.
Or now thank you. Thank you.
That's the first thing you're going to hear.
But that's what we do to each other as dudes, because the dude.
But you telling me on that pussy? You want a pussy?
You can't come out and tell your friends, oh,
you must be gay.
This older
woman bust that shit out all the time.
You try to touch me or something, and niggas will be like, well, I wish an older woman would try to touch me. I wish an older woman not realizing that's statutory rape. That's
still a kid. Assault. That's still all. Yeah.
Like that's like real shit. That's
not a feather in your cap.
It's not okay.
That's not a star on your jacket. You know, that's abuse. That's trauma.
I have two things to bring up. One is the question is, why do you guys think that this particular double standard towards men, why do you think that it is? Is it because we're seen as a powerful species of some sort? Or what do you think it is? Why do you think it's okay for us to get groped and for us to have to accept and take it?
Multiples, what you said, being the stronger of the two physically, but then also the way that men's perception of sex has been displayed over all these years, especially more and more now. We are the big bad on the sexual proud type. You know what I mean? Like that's what we've been painted as. So if a woman is putting that advance, what you tripping for? This is what y'all do, right? Like, I'm just this is how y'all move. Like I'm applying that same pressure, but we can't move like that. Like that's how we cannot move specifically. We have to come up with the ways to get that in a different way.
Especially today.
Okay. Before y'all move on and make points, we got one more clip. I don't think you even saw this one, Sherman, but this is actually
I don't think it did either.
This is actually a pretty
wraps
good
up kind of what we're saying here.
Wraps up what we're saying just a little bit. So let me pull this up real quick. All right.
You didn't see this.
No, you didn't. Did some research while you was in the bathroom.
Had a meeting.
He just grabbed my. Is that sexual assault? Is that sexual assault?
Yes.
So you just sexually assaulted me.
I did assault you.
Should you be arrested?
Arrest me.
Well, I'm not going to arrest you.
There are police officers right here. But
so look at this. Women have so much privilege. She can sexually assault me and get away with it. If I did that to her, I'd get arrested.
Okay.
Right away, though. No, like immediately.
Enough said. And do we want to take any bets? Anybody in the
passerbys would have been more involved.
Do y'all think that woman went to
just grab her? Yeah. Oh my God, no! Like get him. Detain him too.
She did it to make an example. If a man had did that same exact scenario, trouble. Straight up trouble. Would have went to jail. That woman stayed out on the street and got to continue her day and went on about her business.
Eye contact with everybody. Like, yep, I did that.
Yeah,
and said the police are right there.
Yeah, she straight up had the confidence to grab his dick to make an example, like this is acceptable.
He just out here on the protest. You know he ain't loud.
And most dudes, ladies, each other. Most men don't want their dick grabbed on song.
Hold on, let me grab something.
That's not at our best.
Get
most
the
of the time.
I knew he was coming in hot like that. I would have been, I'd have had my mind on something else.
Listen, man, consent goes both ways. You gotta ask whether it's for romantic interest or making a point. You can't just grab a man's dick, all right? Unless he got some Palafil. No, I'm just playing.
But a few years ago, that would have been looked at as not as big a deal as it is prior to the Me Too movement and shit. It's
agree, Kyron. Agree.
Yes, yeah.
What was you saying?
We supposed to take it.
We supposed to take it. That's the almost all women think that, and there are a good amount of men who will agree. They'll be like, just take it.
Actually, there are women that get offended if you don't take their advances. And
the energy will switch up.
Let's see. No lie, I know it's wrong, but I enjoyed it when I was single. That's because you wanted it when you were single. It's different. That you can, here's the other double standard, and men can say this too. It's different when you're attracted to the person.
Oh, yeah,
You're not in the wrong, D-Red. Yeah, that's what it is. Like you wanted it, and you got it. You got it. So that's fine.
We are alive
too. That goes both ways too.
Yeah, but we should be able to flip the switch. We should be able to flip the switch.
That's facts.
Yeah,
that's fucking facts.
I mean, that's all the clips or whatever. But Sherman, whatever else you got.
I just wanted to point out, bring it because it's a big topic right now. Mm-hmm. It's been a big topic for a while now. Right. This whole sexual assault on people and
the whole paradigm shift around sex.
I was about to say it's not just a topic. It's like the political background of the decade, or the last 10, like maybe more than 10 years. So it's bigger than just a topic. So yeah, you're definitely right about that.
So it's just that's why it was interesting to me because this is a young dude. Yeah, Michael Rainey Jr. I think he's not even 21 yet. Do not quote me there. I do not know his age, but I know he just had a birthday not too long ago.
How old is he, Sherman?
But I wasn't going to jump out there. I told Brian. I just don't think he's over 21. But even if he is an adult, his sister's an adult too. That does not make it okay. But at his young age,
know that
he still made adult decisions.
He still has to, as a young man, navigating this industry that he's in, where this kind of stuff can make or break you, and to be put in that situation on live, because now you got the whole world watching. Like,
what if he popped off and backhanded her as a knee-jerk reaction?
Right.
Now what?
Or if he smacked her head away.
Whole different story. It'd be a whole different. I mean, we'd cover it the same, but it would have been a backhand added to it.
Yeah. That would have got the heat.
But the world is watching, though. They're watching him. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna press charges? You should press charges. Are you gonna? But if that's his friend, do he really want to press charges against his friend's sister? Like, and does that matter in the case of this? And so it is. I couldn't imagine at my big age being in that position on somebody's live stream. So
yeah, I could say more, but I won't.
I emphasize.
Well, I'll let
for time's sake. Yeah. What you want in the comments, sir?
In the comments, man, I just want y'all to let me know your thoughts on the situation. Y'all think it's okay, or if men should not be bitches about it and just take it, or if y'all think everybody should keep their hands to themselves unless they're wanted.
That's been a policy on this show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Sexually, violently, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's been a policy.
That's true. So
that's it.
Let us know in the comments.
All right, that's the signal. Oh, you got to give it to me one more time.
Oh, you wasn't ready. right, back again. Last topic of the night is one of mine. Not nothing that I actually watch as a day-to-day sport or whatever, but the WNBA has been coming across all my sports talk shows.
That's a thing in and of itself.
In and of itself, it's
been being covered more than the playoffs.
Yes, especially while they were down for the last 10 days or however long they were down. But it's been the popularity of the sport in itself has grew. We've talked about it on the show and how they could save what seemed like a dying industry. We talked about it being a subsidiary of the NBA, kind of just like a sister or really a daughter company, because they try to raise it up into a company that can stand on its own. And how the pay scale between the NBA and WA is so vastly different, and that can be based off many things, from merch to ticket sales to viewership to length of the company being in existence.
The WNBA is a whole 50 years younger, ain't it?
Yes.
That's a real math doer.
I think I've heard that though. Right? That's
when was we got to know when the NBA was founded. I'm gonna say it was founded in the 30s.
I don't know why I think I've heard that.
No, we got to iron this out. The NBA was founded in the 50s. That's what I'm gonna say. It started being broadcast in the 50s. Or
what are we talking about? We just brainstorming?
Because we got to know when the league started to say how much younger the WNBA is.
Do we?
Yeah, I think we do. I think we got to know this.
The NBA started.
I think we got to know this. I think this needs to be known. When did the NBA start? And then we'll add 50 years onto that, and we'll see if you was right. That's the whole point, right? Yeah. I'm being thorough here. No, nobody wants to get into the weeds on this one.
I already said too much.
Oh God! All right, Kyron says. Now we don't have to take this as fact. Kyron says the WNBA in '96. All right,
you said 1950.
So no. Don't say what I said. You said 50 years. So that would make it 1946. Yeah, it has nothing to do with me. No.
I wasn't even called out.
Hold on. So nobody under the work. We're not gonna call out. We ain't calling out Kyron, right? So if we're not calling him out, we taking that as fact.
NBA.
Do you agree that the NBA started in 1946, or do you agree that no? Scratch that. Do you agree that the WNBA started in '96? Do you agree with that?
That sounds more.
No, that's not right. The ULI was the 50-year thing.
It's a 50-year thing.
I can buy 96 though. I can smoke a bag of that.
So then that means you'd have to agree that it's
46 as well.
Around.
I wouldn't disagree.
I think it's
all right.
An approximation.
Okay. We stepping around field miles right now. Is that what we're doing?
A. Smith around 50, 40,
all right, here we go.
something in there. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing will come of this. We can move on. I didn't say anything. I said, "Is this here?"
That's what I'm saying. It's a question.
Yeah. I'm just throwing it out there. Everybody snap up. Yeah, go ahead.
Anywho, the WNBA now is blossoming.
Yeah,
and it has a lot to do with this young Caucasian Steph Curry type ball player. Yeah.
Whoa. No, not you.
Oh, okay. So Caitlin Clark, right? So she's coming to the WNBA. The viewership that she's brought into.
Hold on. Hold your thought and don't forget. 50 years is not 46. No, you're absolutely right. Wait.
Oh, yeah.
You're wrong. Oh, Tanisha, you a lie. 50 years is definitely 46 because this is 1996, right? Ooh, take a shot, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
Take a shot. We'll get back to that. Let's see.
A shot.
Yeah. And Kyron disagrees, and in this case, he's right. So anyway, my bad, Chris. Go ahead. Sorry.
Caitlin Clark drafted into the WNBA, and seems like the company is taking into a boom. You know, the marketability of this young girl, the eyes on her is something that the WNBA has been desperately needing. And I liken it to something that they finally was able to figure out is fucking storylines, giving somebody a reason to watch. And y'all know, if y'all don't know, I'm a WWE fan, so I love a good storyline. And
why is she the only one in the story?
She is the baby face.
That's what I'm saying. Why?
All right, so hold on. Let's check out the story first. Let's check out the story first because we know who has opinions.
When Camila Cardoso and Angel Reese hit the hardwood for the Chicago Sky and Caitlin Clark for the Indiana Fever, the WNBA rookie stars will be earning far less than their male counterparts in the NBA.
Some people are surprised to see their starting base pay at under $80,000. So why is the league structured like this, and what will it take to change it? CBS 2's Sarah Maki getting the assist for those answers.
Because it's not an $8 billion industry.
When Caitlin Clark came to play at Northwestern University in January, it was the home team's first ever sellout game. Fans hoping to be like Caitlin, lining up for hours and spending hundreds, sometimes thousands, to be in the same space as the college.
That's what you need. You need a draw.
And the growing.
You need someone to promote a draw.
So like it's just good to see.
And why is this draw being promoted? You know what? Stop. Looks like her.
Hold on.
That's a big part of it.
Hold on. We'll get there. No, we'll get there because I have a perfectly good counter argument to that. So just hold on. Hold on.
You had that counter already.
No, I didn't actually.
Over after the buzzer to this year's championship game. A loss for Clark's Iowa, but a win for women's sports.
The national championship 24 million viewers and was ESPN platform's most viewed college basketball game, men or women's, on record. Incredible.
WNBA
That's their
Commissioner
last
Kathy
championship game with Angel Reese.
addressing the league's financial situation ahead of this year's draft.
We're not going to
jeopardize the viability of this league. That's actually Steph's protege.
Years ago, we were surviving, and now we're going from survive to thrive.
Their economics are very separate.
Alabama media group columnist
All right, is this enough for y'all?
Johnson says you can't compare rookie salaries between the NBA and the
I think he makes a good
WNBA
point, what he's about to say.
They have vastly different revenue streams and different contracts with their respective leagues. But Johnson adds that he thinks the WNBA Players Union is in a good position to renegotiate after the 2025 season and thinks they will because they're already seeing fans flock to see their star players.
Checking the Chicago Sky's website, available tickets to their first home game, May 25th, start at $65, reselling for as much as $604. When Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever comes to town, a spike, $225 to $1,700.
And that's a fan base thing.
If you in the WNBA or in any female sports league, go to the games, buy the tickets, buy the jerseys and the uniforms.
That's what we said in our last.
We did.
This week. And
that's what man been saying.
It's just the beginning.
But that is kind of the point.
That's the gist.
It's the sport has been here for years. They've had stars. There's better players than Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. But that's not the point. The point is she has her own specific fan base, a fan base that was obviously not watching the WNBA.
Or Caitlin Clark.
No, they watched her in Iowa.
No.
Yes,
you're talking about just in Iowa.
These are her fans.
Yes.
That's why they're following her.
You're right.
They're going to her games.
You're right.
It's not every freaking WNBA game that's having these massive spikes in sales. It's where these new girls and even like Angel Reese and some of these other stars, but they built these storylines around this girl. Angel Reese, for example, is the one that was able to defeat her, and there's Angel.
I'm trying to act like she ain't nobody. She is the somebody. Why we know Caitlin Clark?
First of all, that's funny because it's true. I don't know who the hell Angel Reese is.
This girl had crossover before she even got to the WNBA. She was shooting in the All-Star game with Steph Curry, with millions of eyes on her, building that fan base.
I vaguely remember that.
She's building her fan base right there, and now she has the ability to make other stars.
But she's not the female Steph Curry.
She has a similar play style that kids can emulate.
You have to make the impact Steph Curry makes to be a female.
Her impact is obvious.
Never mind.
What's your beef? What's your
on the sport?
She's getting Clark.
No, the impact on the
that's what I'm talking about.
The impact
I'm talking about skill, nigga.
And her skill is there.
You can argue she's looking at
to compare her to Steph Curry, though.
Yes.
Are you carrying teams or saving teams?
Look at Steph.
I'm asking because I don't watch.
Look at Steph Curry's first year with the Warriors, and look at what she's doing on the court with
And
but they're not comparing her to Steph Curry.
Hold on. But you got because I'm gonna make a point that you're not even thinking about. When Steph Curry was making a splash, nobody was saying that he was carrying his team.
But they're not comparing her to that Steph Curry. They're comparing her to the now Steph Curry that is carrying his team.
I don't think they made
Nobody's saying I think she's carrying her
one
team.
way or the other.
They are losing.
When you say someone is the female Steph Curry, it's like saying somebody's the next Jordan.
No.
I expect them to be effective on their team as Jordan was.
Now, who are you saying? Because I'm saying she is a draw like Steph Curry.
Okay, that's
she is a draw. I'm talking about the ability to put ass in seats, to move merchandise, and to have people tuning in to watch your fucking games.
That's what
she is doing.
Okay.
So look,
thank you for clarifying. That's what I was asking.
So I would say that it's arguable that as beginning career or beginning to make a splash, even as a rookie, because Steph wasn't even making an impact like this as a rookie.
Bad ankles, bro.
When he was starting,
who's coming into an establishment?
When he was starting to make an impact, people were still arguing vehemently against him.
This won't work. Shooters won't do it. He's too small. He don't play no defense.
Even while he was making big numbers, changing the game, in the midst of changing the game. So I think it's an accurate comparison. I think it's an accurate comparison for time wise. That's my thing. She's entertaining to watch, and that was about as much as they gave Steph in the beginning.
We got Mike in the comments saying she played like Steph Curry.
Kyron here says that her game is more appealing to the eye. Look, I've watched her game, and you know what? I've seen some WNBA highlights.
You ain't watched no Angel Reese, but you gonna tell me I watched
not even a little bit. Hey, man, I'm giving you my experience. I'm sorry. Are you a WNBA fan? Get the hell out of here.
Angel
All I said was I've seen her play and I was impressed. I haven't really been impressed by any WNBA clips. That's all I'm saying.
And I think that's what matters.
And also, go ahead. Yeah.
You being impressed by that is what is going to be able to build these other kids.
That's important.
These other girls that are going to play against her. That the girl who pushed her.
Yeah.
Now next time y'all play, you better believe that game gonna be on TV. You better believe that game gonna be sold out. You better believe there's gonna be merch that's gonna be sold. Now we want to see how Caitlin responds.
And this looks into the narrative because a lot of people have hostility towards Caitlin Clark.
I don't have no hostility towards Caitlin Clark. I have hostility towards the narrative around her, the promotion of her, the media coverage of her, and all this shit. What my point was, we would not know her if it wasn't for the beef with Angel Reese in the first place. Because most niggas was not watching Caitlin Clark before that happened.
I'm just gonna say,
I'm not talking about basketball people.
I'm just gonna say I don't know who Angel Reese is.
I'm talking about people that don't watch sports because that's where the big draw is coming from now.
Okay, all right.
So before before
so
that, nobody really knew who she was if you wasn't paying attention to college sports.
I don't know.
That's true. Fair point.
So to keep dismissing Angel Reese, like who's that? That's fucked up to me.
Well, why isn't everybody?
Everybody knows.
Why isn't everybody on Angel Reese right now?
Because the game don't translate.
Because she's not white.
No.
Oh wow.
No.
Gotcha.
No.
Because if Angel Reese was white, she'd be the face of the WNBA right now.
No, she would.
Yes, she would.
Don't worry. A certain percentage of the population of the WNBA would definitely agree with you, Sherman. So
a lot of the mainstream media agree with me.
All right. Well,
Angel Reese's game is not that.
Well, here's
attractive.
It's not about being attractive.
The game has to translate.
So here, I'm gonna show this clip real quick. Now this is a game, and this is an infamous foul that happens, right? So plays over, boom. Now, did anybody feel like that was valid in the course of the game? That foul?
No, that was not in the game.
That was not in the game. It wasn't valid. It wasn't justified. But don't act like flagrants don't happen in the sports world.
No. Those these are two different things. No. Stop. Because there's flagrant fouls and then there are personal like point making fouls, and these are more rare.
A tone setter. That was
So
ain't nothing easy around here.
Yeah.
Though.
This is not. This isn't
play soft on her.
No, I don't. Not at all.
No. What I'm saying is this is not a basketball play. All right. This didn't have nothing to do with the game. She didn't even do anything.
It was flagrant.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't do anything. Yeah, it was flagrant, but that's not the point. But that foul was out of context of the entire game.
Yes, that's true.
All right, so it had nothing to do with the game.
So should she have her boo-boos kissed her booty now?
No,
but that don't happen in the regular NBA.
The speculation that comes down on old girl, she shouldn't be going light on just because she's black.
I don't know how you just flipped that way.
I mean, the same way
that's not even what's happening.
Yeah, I think
the same thing is happening to Angel Reese.
or because she's a woman.
The same thing is happening to Angel Reese.
Well, Angel Reese just got body slammed.
Girls are doing the same thing to her.
But
no. I know that other girls. I know that other girls are getting. They're getting
elbow on her. Yeah. These girls
they
are coming
physical
in.
play.
They try to put them in their place more.
So, yes, especially because these two specifically are bringing more eyes to WNBA than they ever have their whole careers.
Yeah,
the attitude is stupid to me though. Y'all should love these girls.
That's the point.
Here's
the point.
You should love
the point.
Have a conversation.
Here's the point.
Because I agree with that.
Go ahead. Yeah, I agree too.
Yeah, because these are the
back
girls
on common ground.
These are the girls that's going to propel your. These are the girls that's going to propel your game into that next level.
And your paychecks.
And your paychecks, more or less. You see, the Aces just got offered $100,000 by the freaking the government in Nevada. Like, who does that? Like, why? Like. Now, the Aces are in Nevada. They have been winning. They won the last 2 or 3 WNBA championships in a row. They're real beast down there with Asia Wilson, a big girl like Angel Reese, but a much better game. She has a back to the basket game. She got a jumper game. She can put the ball on the ground. Angel Reese ain't got all that right now. She's pretty much a bully out here. That's not the face of the league.
Who?
Angel.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Kyron, because they acting obtuse like a motherfucker. I'm glad.
Let's see. Okay. I'm not a fan of how Caitlin lost, but still got the parade, and we know why.
And got invited to the White House.
She got a parade.
Yes, they got invited to the White House when it was supposed to be the winners of that championship.
She got a parade for what?
For losing.
I feel the same way. I felt the same way about LeBron. How everybody being salty. I was just as salty about LeBron James. I didn't like that if people was praising him as the next, Michael
Whatever
Jordan.
It was, yes, exactly. I felt the same way.
So what I'm saying is I am relating to that. I can get that. But also, I think the real point is, listen, if this woman is drawing eyes to your sport, hop on the fucking bandwagon.
But let's make that
Go make the money.
Then.
No. People are making that argument. That's the whole point.
Not.
Yes, they are.
Nigga, we consume
people in the WNBA are covering the people who are outside looking in. The people allowed to spectate, the sports commentators who are not female will come out and call it out and be like, look, this is just straight up hostility and they should be grateful. The women on certain platforms are sitting here saying, it's just a game, it's a physical game and blah 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 blah, but everybody can see that that's not exactly the case.
Okay, if they were going for a rebound or something, that would have made sense.
Can I say something? So where this is coming from is I've seen multiple white men commentators and news media niggas that literally sit there and say the only reason people watching WNBA right now is because Angel Reese, and it's because she's white, she's straight, and she's pretty, and all those dudes that are in the WNBA, they couldn't get the eyes on the WNBA because they needed a white girl, and there's plenty of them saying that, but there's a large portion of
I'd like to see those clips
that you wouldn't believe them anyway. But there's a large population of America that are now tuning in because of that same reason, and to me that's where my hostility comes in. Well, because the other side, I feel like they should be happy for this.
So here's my rebuttal. The rebuttal that I was talking about earlier. Okay, all right. I'm not going to call reason to why you're upset, but okay. So you're saying that her demographic is supporting her, is what you're saying.
It's getting the systemic support that the rest of the
system is supporting
was
her.
not getting before her. Caitlin.
No.
Somebody had to be worthy of that.
No, that's what I'm saying. You know what you're not getting?
That's what the problem is.
What you're not listening to is she's not just
all these other people who's been in the WNBA.
It's not just that.
You ain't gonna draw that.
Stop. She's not just drawing female eyes. That's the whole point. Is that if a man thinks you have
male eyes,
you don't know that.
Just like you expressing your experience, I was giving my personal experience from what I've seen with my own eyes and heard with my own ears.
You saw the numbers? Pull them up.
Tuning in.
Pull them up.
No, I'm talking about commentaries. Everybody not keeping stats of everything like that. Stop being. Come on, let's play in good faith, y'all.
What are we doing here?
We're having a good faith debate. Let's keep it. We have opposing views on that. Let's keep it
Lord.
On the fucking thing.
Anyway, go ahead. Continue.
Invited to the White House on SNL. That was her parade. That's what I'm saying. She's getting a whole bunch of
media parade.
What are we talking about here?
I thought you meant she got an actual championship parade.
I'm talking about the promotion of her. As the face of the WNBA.
Give you that.
That's where a lot of people have contention.
She's
not about her not having.
You got the promotion. You got the media support. But why did she get that? It's not just because she's oh, here go a white girl with straight hair. That's
what they're saying.
But it's not
this white girl that can play with these black women that couldn't do this shit.
It's not that. It's not just that. She is galvanizing groups of people. That's the whole point.
Hold on, we got some.
But you can't deny the groups of people she's galvanizing. I'm telling you, the groups of people she's galvanizing
that are coming out and spending money. Who cares?
All right,
that's who they want.
We missed some Instagram comments from Mike here. He says she plays like Stephen Curry. That's why she is popular. I wouldn't disagree. She's taking the running off screen things and she's capitalizing on it. And when you make good plays, people want to watch that.
Okay, that's not even the argument.
Yeah, I know, but we just going back. I missed the comments, but let's see, nobody going to Angel Reese games. The white girl more popular. There you go. There you go. Mike got your back right there.
But why is the white girl more popular? Because there's the white demographic that's supporting her is also supported by the news medias, the sports shows, and everything that's promoting them that could be doing the same thing for Angel Reese. And that's why I have this contention. Yeah. That's where it's from. It's not about hating Caitlin Clark. It's not about saying she sucked. She obviously don't suck, nigga.
Before Kaylee even got that, Angel Reese does not have that that swelling of support from her own community the way.
Yeah, my whole thing is
many black people in it.
Hold on.
So many people.
Here's my thing. My
black people.
You gotta be good.
Split our fucking population.
No.
How many great white hopes do these niggas got in the WNBA? Niggas, that's what they keep calling her.
Damn.
No,
great white hope.
That's what they keep calling Caitlin Clark. They keep calling her the great white hope of the WNBA. Why do y'all think that? Because it's not that many of them. So you can get more of a
we're not gonna blame this on the system. We ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna sit here and blame this on the system. How many men have you seen? How many men, black and white, have you seen rave about female hoopers the way that they raved about Caitlin Clark? NBA players. Have you watched them while they talk about her? Like let's go with some objective opinions here. Let's go with people who find the player entertaining. Okay.
How would that be objective?
And let's not sit here just because she represents one demographic doesn't mean that that's the only demographic she can entertain.
Oh my God! See, stop doing that to me. Don't minimize.
You stop doing that to me.
B. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that with that the exposure she's getting because of that is the part that's not right.
Okay.
So if Angel Reese had a fan base like Caitlin Clark's,
she would not be getting the promotion that Caitlin Clark is getting.
I mean, there's a reason that Caitlin Clark has that fan base, and it's not because she don't know how to play
And if you sit here and tell me that she would, then I know you're not being genuine because she wouldn't. Because there has been people in the WNBA with fan bases like hers with more skills than her, and they still don't get
that. You a lie.
No one has had the fan base.
You can't prove the opposite.
Maya Moore, Candace Parker, Lisa Leslie.
Yeah, but you don't got no basis on what you say.
None of them had
Yeah, I'm gonna say it, but you gotta bring up the numbers first.
Okay.
Cheryl, all those girls did not have the fan base. Caitlin Clark does.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Maya Moore,
they can't show me no numbers the same way they say I can't show them no numbers.
Okay. Here we go.
What you want us? I didn't even call it.
It's a dud.
I didn't even call it.
It's improvable.
You can look at the numbers that she was drawing in Iowa versus any of these other superstar college players that I just named, and the numbers they were drawing in college, and you can tell right there that it's a vast difference.
Yeah, I think the numbers. Okay, just so that we have something to go on. In the first video alone, the woman said that they had 24 million viewers, breaking not only female college records but male college records.
The highest view that year.
That's to Chris's point because now they have a storyline.
That's what we want to see.
To watch.
That's what people.
That's not a storyline. Those are numbers.
The storyline was the
storyline drew the numbers.
The point is the numbers made the storyline, and the numbers.
You're wrong on that.
The story draws your numbers.
Yes.
No, the story already reported on the numbers.
No, the numbers came from.
We're talking about what we were watching.
The storyline of the basketball game, Angel Reese versus Caitlin, is the story.
And that was the only thing. So Angel Reese is what. So
that was the storyline. That was what made them popular.
So, and Angel Reese is black.
Angel Reese is black.
Okay, so then a black woman drew some viewers too, but she's not as good as Caitlin Clark. Is that arguable?
I would agree with that statement.
So what's the problem?
That's personal opinion, then.
I would agree with that statement.
Is she putting up better numbers?
There's no
in WNBA right now?
No.
There's no disagreement.
Yeah. All right.
Play the video.
Anyway,
we have another.
What video? What video?
Oh, McNutt.
Monica McNutt. Oh,
McNasty. We're gonna play McNasty real quick.
Is that what we want to do?
Yeah,
we don't have to.
Because they make some similar arguments to what I was making. That's why they don't want to play it.
For time reasons. I'm like,
for time reasons. We'll go for time reasons then.
Yeah. We didn't. I think we made we argued all of that stuff.
Y'all, we'll share the video. Y'all can watch.
Corroborate it though. It's okay.
Corroborate it. You didn't prove nothing. They don't talk about nothing about no black, white in there.
Yes, they.
This is talking about Stephen A. not promoting the WNBA.
I'm gonna agree with Chris right here. That race, I don't think was mentioned one time in any of these clips that we pulled up, and none of the ones that I watched.
I've seen that whole interview. I've seen that whole interview, and that's the whole
reason.
reason.
You know what?
The whole reason for that hostility was because of that shit. She was actually getting on Stephen A. saying he wasn't promoting it like that until it was a white girl to be the face of it. And his point was he was one of the only ones talking about the WNBA before Caitlin Clark. But I'm saying is my perspective is not from out of nowhere. Stop trying to dismiss it like I'm just saying some racist ass making up shit out of nowhere. It's clear in front of people that there's a bias to the promotion that Caitlin Clark is getting in the WNBA, however profitable it is,
profitable.
There is a clear bias, but to acknowledge that bias is not to take away from her skill or her game.
Okay,
just to acknowledge the bias. And that's all I've been trying to say this whole.
Look, I can appreciate your point. I don't agree with you, but I can appreciate it.
Likewise.
Mike says he disagrees.
I also disagree with him.
And you,
likewise.
And Mike, you're a very intelligent man. That's all I have to say about that. Let's see what we got over here.
How come Kyron's not intelligent?
Hold on. Kyron's not intelligent. Let's see. Hold on. We missed it.
I play with you, kind of love you, but
sorry, everybody. We missed you guys' comments. We got a little heated.
Right. Let's go through them so we can get on that and wrap it up.
Okay, so let's see. Here's my point. Tell black folks to support Angel Reese, and the platform will buckle under the support. All I'm saying. Let's see. Shanice said, what I'm hearing is Angel Reese isn't as good as a player. Maybe if she had more skills, she would get more, and that's okay. She got time. That's coming from Shanice. What you got to say to that?
She will have time to develop, and she could. I don't know.
I really don't know their stats. Okay. That's why you don't hear me making an argument against that point that he made or that.
Okay, all right, moving on.
I don't know their stats.
Moving on. Let's see. Okay. We'll take it out of context and say Tanisha agrees with you. Kyron says it depends on what you want for your team. That's arguable too. And let's see.
Caitlin ain't gonna rebound.
Caitlin ain't gonna rebound. Nobody expects her to.
She's gonna be a playmaker.
Angel Reese gonna score and rebound and play D. Caitlin gonna score and assist. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Why is y'all so?
Now I'm gonna have to follow this.
So dismissive of Angel Reese, like she's not a big deal too. Like, why do y'all do that? Why are y'all downplaying her like that?
She's not as big of a deal.
But her skill wise, why are y'all downplaying her like that? Like she ain't earned her fucking.
I don't think anybody downplayed Angel Reese.
No,
yeah, both.
I didn't disagree. I just agreed with Kyron. No, I just agreed with Kyron when he said Caitlin ain't gonna rebound, and I just now agreed when he said
Chris just said Angel Reese ain't scoring like that. No, you just dismissed the whole rest of that.
I didn't say that.
To focus on that when all Caitlin got is scoring and assists, and you didn't say she ain't gonna assist like that.
I said she ain't rebounding like that. That's what I said.
I don't think anything was dismissed. You looking for stuff?
Dismissed.
All right, hold on. Let's keep going through these comments.
Y'all dismissive.
I think somebody's really invested in this for a very specific reason. Shanice Boyd, but who is he better? Who's he better? That would explain who's getting more shine, in my opinion.
That's not how the WNBA
works. Who is the better player?
That's not how entertainment.
That's not how entertainment works.
Yeah, that is not how entertainment works.
Based on that, nigga, it wouldn't. The faces of these things wouldn't be the faces of them. Because there are better players than them in these leagues.
I would argue it's who's the more entertaining player, and that's who draws the eyes. That's why that's what I think. I think that you can argue whatever you want to, but Caitlin Clark draws eyes because she's more entertaining. Hold on. Here we go. I'm trying to catch up with these comments. We got to get through it. Let's see. In my opinion, Angel is better, but just don't got the hype. You know what? Okay, these opinions are coming out. I guess we got to follow the WNBA now. Nobody had predicted this 3 years ago.
Nobody.
Let's see. Ghost of Garolatus said Angel Reese can get it. Oh, yeah. You know, some men watch for different reasons. Yeah, go for it, man. You know, get a sugar mama. Get a sugar mama.
She can get it too.
Shanice said, I don't pay attention. Shanice said, I don't pay attention to any basketball right now, so I'm just going off y'all talk right now. Hey, man, check out the highlight. You know, it don't take too much time investment. But yeah, let's see. This whole combo is with the W. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean,
Right?
we spent more time, and I think it was a conversation in and of itself a few years ago how they were because they complained so loudly that nobody's watching them. And
you don't want to watch you.
Hold on,
Give me a reason.
Reason to watch.
I got
That's literally what we said.
I got the perfect clip to wrap this up, y'all. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can find this.
You stupid.
Yeah,
I know what you're going.
You know what I'm about to pull up. Listen, man. Here is what men got to say about this shit right now, because I know y'all agree with this. Oh, okay.
I saw a woman a couple months back, professional soccer player, right?
Yeah, no
she
video.
goes on to ESPN or one of these sports channels, and she starts bitching, going like, I don't understand. How come female athletes don't make as much as male professional athletes? Right? And all of these men had to sit there and act like they didn't know what the answer was. They had to sit there like dumbfounded, like,
You were saying Stephen A. did.
Why is that? That is a conundrum. I have no idea. Literally, I'm sitting at home screaming at the TV because you don't sell any fucking tickets. Nobody is going to women's soccer games. You're playing in a 20,000 seat arena. 1,500 people show up. It's not a good night. The promoter lost his fucking ass on that gig. I'm not saying no professional female athletes, Serena Williams, the women in the UFC, but nobody's watching your fucking sport. And then you're going to come and you're going to get mad at fucking men. They keep doing that shit. Why are you yelling at us? It's not our fucking job. It's not my fucking job to give a fuck about women's soccer, okay? I have men's sport to pay attention to. This is...
Give me a reason.
Right?
No,
dude, look at the WNBA.
For us to watch.
Dude, nobody in the WNBA got COVID. Nobody. They have been playing in front of 300 to 400 people a night for a quarter of a century. Not to mention, it's a male-subsidized league. We gave you a fucking league. None of you showed up. Where are all the feminists? That place should be packed with feminists.
Back.
Faces painted, wearing jerseys, slashing.
Y'all don't want to watch that shit either.
Going fucking nuts like the guys do. In the upper deck with their big beard titties. Am I on the Jumbotron? Am I doing it?
Make their husband show up the whole night.
Yeah. None of you went to the fucking games.
I'm gonna leave it right there. You like Bill Burr, go watch the rest of it. The whole fucking thing is funny, but that fucking segment right there, and you know what? The problem is, it's like Chappelle. He's right. You can say whatever the fuck you want about how he framed it, but he's right. Right. Don't get on ESPN and complain to the men about why we not buying y'all tickets. We obviously enjoy our tickets. We obviously like sport.
And them mugs cost hundreds of dollars. I done spent $800 on these tickets, but I'm not buying a WNBA ticket too.
Make no mistake, whatever demographic is supporting Caitlin Clark, you can bet your ass a few million of them is men.
Most of
I was being conservative.
No, but I agree with you on that.
So that's my whole point.
And to Chris's point too, for them to give us a storyline, give us a reason to want to watch and all that stuff, that's to gain also an audience that already is interested in male sports. To Bill Burr's point, women shouldn't even need that much to want to watch, just to support for the fact of equal rights or equal pay or whatever it is.
Because a lot of them will get on TikTok and agree with the inequality of the situation.
That part.
But there are clips where the dude will be like, who's your favorite female player? And they will all be like, every single one of them.
Dennis Rodman?
Look it up. Look it up. Call me out. That's a real phenomenon.
They still watching that.
The women are watching the men too.
Exactly.
So the thing is, your sport needs both demographics to pay attention, and it needs to do it at a large volume. That's the simple truth. The WNBA is failing because it's not entertaining anybody.
Which is where I agree that they should be happy for the attention they're getting because of Caitlyn.
Yeah.
So which makes
despite the reasons.
Which makes me curious of how they're going to use this opportunity that they now have to create more stars. That's what they're going to need moving forward.
Yeah.
It can't be Angel Reese and Caitlyn for the next,
or use it to highlight some of the stars they already have,
and which could happen now because these people are going to go to these Caitlyn fever games, right? And they're going to sit in these crowds and want to watch. This is your chance for the opposing player to go crazy.
Who is this? Somebody explain the context here. For real, my girl thinks Erica is a new. Erica is
It didn't look like a car name.
Is that one of the girls' names? Is that a WNBA player?
Yeah, I think so.
We didn't do no research.
No, I didn't. Yeah.
Get out here before we get
you're ahead of us on that one, bro. Let's see. Kyron said Angel and Caitlyn should be the female Magic and Bird. We'll see.
They were pitted against each other for a while, and
the game's got to be that entertaining. That they got to put up the numbers. The team's got to be winning. That's a whole different comparison right there. A whole different dynamic. But yeah.
We'll see.
But for what they meant for the league,
oh shoot, y'all can let us know in the comments how y'all feel about this whole WNBA Caitlyn Clark, Angel Reese, to the pay scale, all that stuff. But let us know in the comments if there was any ULIs in here that was missed. Put them in the comments as well. We'll honor them much too. But we can get out and stop it.
Yeah, we need.
All right, good folks. This has been another episode of You Alive. Ooh, another enticing episode. I'm gonna look at him when I say it.
Unexpectedly engaging.
But a great episode. I told y'all it was gonna be a good one.
He always says that.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta believe it. You got to believe. We had a good time talking with the ULI energy on all these different topics. Brian came in with the nuisance streamers.
He liked that word.
I learned something new. I didn't know that was a thing. And then Sherman came in, followed up with sexual assault on your boy Tyreek and
man as a whole.
Oh,
God,
somebody else got rubbed on.
Lord,
who else got it?
He's trying to get you now.
And of course, the heated topic: Caitlyn Clark and the WNBA saga and the storylines therein. Great topics, great conversation. Y'all can follow them and continue them online. Follow us on all our different platforms. We are on IG, ULI Podcast. We are on Facebook, ULI Podcast. We are on Instagram, YouTube, ULI Podcast.
You can find all of those.
All of them right on the 805 ENT. You can get the merch as well. Merch check.
Nope, non-existent.
I need shots.
I need summer merch.
I keep forgetting myself.
Yeah, I just don't bother.
The 805 ENT got all that stuff for you. Go ahead and shop to your drop. Click on links. Enjoy all that content. Be on the lookout for all our personal accounts as well. I am on Instagram for all your graphic needs. C-Boy Designs. I'll be there for all of them. That's flyers.
We gotta fix it.
You said everywhere.
Where they find you at?
You can find me on all mines, at Sir D's on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Sir D.
You can find me at BDan24 on X, and you know, other things, but we ain't gonna talk about those right now. But yeah.
Be sure to follow the Mr. Petty himself,
Mr. Petty,
J Will, on Instagram.
I never get this right.
And on Snapchat is the real one, J_Will50.
Okay, that's the important one, right?
That's the one, y'all.
Snap, you can see that.
Snapchat, yeah.
Are we bringing up the IG, or are we just gonna let that ride?
Yeah.
Here it is. IG. Gotta deal with it.
All right, shoot. I think I owe some push-ups still.
Yeah. How do you want to do that?
And let's just do it next time.
You know, we'll send y'all a clip later on IG. Yeah.
But I'll follow our social media and you'll see the fun.
Yeah, I'll knock him out though.
Yeah.
For the continuity.
Or he'll struggle.
Yeah. Follow us on all those same platforms.
Yes.
ULI podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Type in ULI if we are on that media. It'll just about us.
Type in ULI podcast specific.
Podcast.
It's
you know what? Clarification. Appreciate it. By Ghost. PG for Dallas Wings. Erica Ogumbo. You know what? Ogunbowale.
That's the ULI right there. I said the name.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Somebody watching? Okay.
Yeah, I gotta get Maury back.
Come on, man. Yes. Y'all flood his deal.
Hey,
Yeah. Hit him up on Snapchat. Tell him to get back on the show.
You gotta apply the pressure.
Can't do nothing but resting for work.
No.
Who needs work?
Yeah, he don't like doing this remote. That's it.
We're gonna bug him into it.
It tracks. But
yes,
in any case,
y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. It's been a great engaged episode. We love that. Be sure to share it, like it, comment as y'all been doing, because we need that for the algorithm. Please. Other than that, y'all, just been another great episode of
ULI.
Yeah.
Yeah.